Sometimes, life can feel like an endless stream of responsibilities and demands, and you might find yourself carrying more than you ever thought possible. Each day can feel heavier than the last, and sometimes it seems like no matter how hard you try, the world never slows down. The angels notice when you are tired. They see the weight pressing on your shoulders, even when you try to hide it behind smiles and busy days. They know that your heart feels drained, your mind restless, and your energy scattered, and they are whispering softly, telling you that it is okay to pause. You may not realize it, but your soul has its own rhythm, a gentle rhythm that asks for moments of stillness and quiet. Angels remind you that rest is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Every moment you spend taking care of yourself, even if it seems small or insignificant, is a sacred act. They are guiding you to step back from the noise and the constant rush, to breathe deeply, and to allow your spirit the space it needs to recover. It is easy to feel guilty when you stop, to think that there is always more to do, more to achieve, and more expectations to meet. The angels want you to know that this guilt is unnecessary. They remind you that your value does not come from constant movement or endless productivity. You are worthy just as you are, and you are allowed to rest. When you take the time to recharge, you are not giving up. You are preparing yourself to shine even brighter. Sometimes, this rest looks like a quiet moment alone, just sitting with your thoughts, or closing your eyes and letting the world drift away for a while. Other times, it might be taking a walk in nature, feeling the sun or the breeze on your skin, letting the earth remind you of its gentle pace. Angels are with you in these moments, surrounding you with a sense of calm and protection. They want you to feel safe, to feel nurtured, and to understand that pausing is part of the divine rhythm of life. You might notice small signs that angels are near, even when you are too tired to recognize them. A fleeting sense of peace that washes over you unexpectedly. A quiet thought that encourages you to take a break. A gentle nudge towards something that replenishes your energy. These are the angels speaking softly, guiding you back to yourself. They remind you that your energy is sacred, and that tending to it is one of the most important things you can do. It is natural to feel impatient, to worry that resting is wasting time. Angels assure you that this is not true. Every moment spent nurturing your body, mind, and spirit is an investment in your strength. When you allow yourself to recharge, you are planting seeds of resilience and clarity. You are giving yourself the tools you need to face challenges with courage and grace. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, the angels are working with you, helping you rebuild your energy from within. In the midst of rest, you may discover something beautiful about yourself. You might notice the subtle joys that are easy to overlook when life feels rushed. The sound of your own breathing, the gentle warmth of sunlight, the quiet comfort of being present in a moment without expectation. All of these are reminders that life does not have to be constant motion. Angels are encouraging you to savor these moments, to let them refill your heart with peace. Sometimes taking time to recharge is not just about rest, but about rediscovering your passions and desires. You may feel drawn to create, to explore, or to simply enjoy the things that make your heart feel alive. Angels are guiding you to these moments of joy because they know that when your spirit is nourished, your energy returns stronger than before. They remind you that it is okay to do nothing for a while, to simply exist and be with yourself. In this space, you can find clarity and strength that will carry you forward. As you continue to rest and recharge, the angels want you to know that your strength is not measured by constant activity or outward achievements. True strength comes from resilience, from the ability to care for yourself, and from the courage to listen to your inner voice. They remind you that the world does not demand perfection, and you do not need to give everything you have at once. Taking care of yourself is a sacred act, one that allows you to face life with renewed energy and wisdom. There may be times when you feel restless, when the urge to keep moving is strong. In these moments, the angels are gently reminding you that it is okay to pause anyway. Even if it feels uncomfortable at first, even if you worry about falling behind, taking the time to recharge is essential. Your body, mind, and spirit all need this pause to recover. Angels are with you, offering comfort and reassurance, and helping you remember that your energy is precious and deserves protection. As you rest, you may begin to notice a shift within yourself. The heaviness that once weighed on your shoulders begins to lift, and your thoughts feel clearer. You may feel a renewed sense of purpose, a gentle excitement about the things you want to do, and the ways you want to grow. Angels celebrate with you in these moments, quietly cheering for your courage to slow down and honor your needs. They remind you that you are always supported, even when it feels like the world is moving too fast. Sometimes, the act of recharging requires more than just physical rest. It may involve setting boundaries, saying no to things that drain your energy, or releasing relationships and commitments that no longer serve your highest good. Angels are guiding you to make these choices with love and compassion, reminding you that protecting your energy is not selfish. It is a necessary part of nurturing your spirit, and it allows you to show up more fully and authentically in the areas of life that truly matter. You may find that during this time of rest, new insights and ideas begin to emerge. Your mind, no longer clouded by constant activity, can see solutions more clearly. Your heart, free from the weight of stress and exhaustion, can feel deeper compassion and joy. Angels are helping you connect with this wisdom, reminding you that every pause, every quiet moment is a step toward becoming the strongest version of yourself. As you continue on this journey of recharging, remember that it is a lifelong practice. Life will always bring demands and challenges, and there will always be times when your energy feels stretched. Angels encourage you to honor your rhythm, to recognize when you need to rest, and to trust that these pauses are part of your growth. They remind you that your strength is cyclical and that it is renewed through care, attention, and love for yourself. Even when the world seems to demand constant action, the angels are guiding you to remember that your power is strongest when you are balanced. They want you to embrace moments of stillness, to allow your body and mind to recharge, and to trust that this rest is not wasted. It is building the foundation for your resilience, your creativity, and your capacity to face whatever comes next. You may notice that after a period of rest, life feels different. Tasks that once seemed overwhelming feel manageable. Challenges that seemed insurmountable feel easier to approach. Your heart feels lighter, your mind clearer, and your spirit more vibrant. Angels are reminding you that this transformation is the result of honoring your needs, of taking the time to nurture yourself, and of trusting the divine rhythm that guides your life. The angels want you to know that resting is not about avoiding life. It is about preparing for it. It is about giving yourself the strength to move forward with confidence, clarity, and courage. Every moment you spend recharging is an investment in yourself, and the angels are celebrating your commitment to your own well-being. They remind you that this care for yourself radiates outward, touching others in ways you may not even realize. As you take these moments for yourself, you may feel a sense of peace that you have not felt in a long time. A quiet joy may arise, and a gentle reminder that you are enough, just as you are. Angels are with you, encouraging you to embrace this feeling, to let it fill your heart, and to remember that your energy is sacred. They remind you that caring for yourself is an act of love, not only for you, but for everyone around you. There will be times when life feels overwhelming again, and that is okay. The angels want you to remember that you now have the tools to return to your strength. You can pause, breathe, and recharge whenever you need to. You can trust that each time you do, you are becoming stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The angels are always guiding you, helping you remember that your well-being is sacred and that taking time for yourself is a divine necessity. Even in the smallest moments, the angels are guiding you. A few deep breaths, a quiet cup of tea, a short walk in the fresh air. These simple acts of care are powerful. They restore your energy, clear your mind, and connect you to the peace within yourself. Angels celebrate these small victories, knowing that each one contributes to your growth, your strength, and your capacity to shine. You may find that as you honor your need for rest, your perspective on life shifts. You notice beauty in places you had overlooked. You feel gratitude for moments that once seemed ordinary. You experience joy in ways that feel deeper and more meaningful. Angels are guiding you to these realizations, reminding you that your spirit flourishes when you allow yourself to recharge. Trust the process. Trust the gentle guidance of the angels who are always near. Trust yourself and your ability to recognize when rest is needed. Every pause, every moment of stillness, every act of self-care is a step toward becoming the strongest, most vibrant version of yourself. The angels remind you that you are never alone, that your efforts to care for yourself are seen and celebrated, and that your energy is sacred. When you come back from these periods of rest, you will feel renewed. Your mind will be clearer, your heart fuller, and your spirit brighter. You will approach life with more patience, more strength, and more compassion. The angels are cheering you on, reminding you that this rhythm of rest and renewal is part of the divine plan for your life. They encourage you to continue honoring your needs, to continue listening to your inner guidance, and to trust that every moment spent caring for yourself is building the foundation for a stronger, more resilient, and more joyful life. Remember, your journey is unique and your pace is perfect. The angels want you to embrace this truth, to rest without guilt, and to come back stronger than ever. You are supported, loved, and guided at every step, and every moment you take to nurture yourself is a sacred, powerful act.